Gadget UK here. Couple of pickups. Another MV1FZ board. This was described as fully functioning. Tested it, seems okay. I haven't tested the sound because there's no sound output through the jammer. And I've not got any passive speakers to test it with just yet. And first thing I've noticed here after just taking the top of the case off, you see some corrosion there on that ROM. That needs cleaning up. And you can see back there, there's a bit of corrosion on that cart slot as well. I've unplugged that and stuff, it seems okay. And you know, the cart CRC check's okay. So the cart's alright. But yeah, there's just a few little weird drips of water, I guess. I've just got in there, moisture, condensation or whatever. But the majority of the board, like 99.9% of it, it looks fine and it's really clean. Other than just potentially removing that glue, there's not much to do on here really on the battery. Obviously, I need to remove the battery. The connector needs cleaning up. It's you can see that it looks like it's been wire brushed or something. It looks alright state. And the interesting thing with this one compared to the last one is it's got the silk screen printed on the underneath. Whereas if you've seen my previous videos on my original board, that's not the case with mine. And it's got a serial number. I don't think my other one has. I've never noticed that. It may well have a serial number on it, but I'll check that later. Anyway, so yeah, I just need to do a little bit of, like I said, cosmetic stuff on that, clean up that ROM chip, clean up the cart slot there, but otherwise, yeah, that's pretty good. I might, because my spares board hasn't arrived yet, I might remove the Neo C1 chip off this and use that on my main board. Keep this as spares, I don't know. And the Metal Slug arrived as well. I don't know if you can see this. It's a bootleg. I suspected it was, to be honest, because it was pretty cheap. Just surprised really how this is put together. It's really, you can see, I don't know if you can see here, it's really difficult to get this edge thing off here because the width of the board, it's wider than a well-made sort of SNK one. It's wedged in there totally. But yeah, the surprising thing is look at these little sort of PCB assemblies here with, you can see, you've got the ROM chip underneath it, and the way it's just bizarre. I just can't for the life of me understand why you would use this bridge board like this to put the ROM on that way. It's just bizarre. It's just absolutely bizarre. The only thing I can think is someone laid the track design out totally the wrong way around. Maybe the ROM images are actually inverted or something to make them so when you read them they're scrambled, the opposite way around, or a different way around to the original ones. But it just seems a bit bizarre, It certainly adds manufacturing costs when to produce that extra PCB and solder all the points on both sides and the connectors, and then mount it through the board like that. It's just really odd. It really is. I might even test the pins of those just to see how they're actually connected through. It might be possible. In fact, the way this is looking to me, it may well be possible to remove that board, remove the chip off it, and just stick the chip straight on the board. It looks that way. If you look, if you look at say this pin, okay, yeah, it is inverted, I think, because that pin there is going across to that pin there. So yeah, if the chip was the other way up, that pin would end up on this side. So yeah, maybe they've done something like that with the ROM. They've inverted the ROM or something, or the board was designed incorrectly to start with. Still, it seems a bit strange. Anyway, so that's the top board, which I would assume is the program board, I think. And this would be the... Yeah, I know it's the other way around. Is it? Yeah, I think there's the char ROMs. Those are the program ROMs, I think. Because then you've got your S ROM, presumably what's your M ROM. It's amazing they've got the original. Maybe it is an original, I honestly don't know. It's got an SNK Cup Neo ZMC on there. I don't know. Interested, if anyone watching this knows, please let me know. But I mean, my suspicion is this is a bootleg. Honestly don't know. I've never seen the internals of an original Metal Slug. I mean, it's got, these chips have got numbers printed on there as if they're mask ROMs, but I guess bootleggers used mask ROMs as well, I guess, Yeah, very interesting. Anyway, so I'll clean this up, clean the connectors up, clean the boards up, clean the cart up, reassemble it, and relabel it. And you can see. So it's got a serial number there, and this the original label. I don't know if you can see this. It has got a serial number there that's crossed out. Yeah, very interesting. Maybe it is an original. I don't know. I suspicion it's not. This looks like a bootleg cart to me, but I don't see any copyright information on the board or anything really. Although it's you got English printed on here as well. I just wouldn't have expected that really if this was a bootleg. But that said, I don't know. It's very suspicious. There we go. That's the cart relabeled and all cleaned up and stuff. So it's not come out too bad. The label looks good. I've changed the text and stuff, and I managed to see the serial number, what was originally on there, so I've put the original serial number back on. The labels aren't perfect on these, but yeah, they're not bad, so that's another one in the collection now. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.